Ridiculous! Kennedy!
Dr. Sullivan, do come in.
What the hell do you think you're doing?
I don't follow.
The Latrodectus project!
Yes. Shame about that.
It's been mine. For the last 10 years, you can't just take it away from me!
Well, last time I checked, only employees of Physenica Labs could run their own projects.
What?
You're fired, Sullivan.
Fired?
As of today.
No. You can't do this.
It's already been done.
I've worked for Physenica Labs for 20 years. My patents have made this company billions.
Why don't you take a seat? All right, stand. Makes no difference anyhow. I know you've been tampering with the molecular structure of the Latrodectus virus.
Tampering? I created the damn thing!
Yes, and well done. However, for some strange reason, the DNA sequencing recorded for tests 567 through 590 filed some months ago doesn't match the sequencing they have today. In fact, the sequencing now is identical to test 35 through 39 from 3 years ago. Now, how do you suppose that happened? You were the last person to have access to them.
Well, obviously not if those vials were retested.
Interesting.
No one should have clearance to those vials after I sealed them in cryo. Why were they being retested, Kennedy?
I'm the one asking the questions. Did you tamper with the vials or not? Fine, that was rhetorical. I actually have you on surveillance, cloning the old viruses and swapping out the vials.
You're bluffing.
Would you like to see the tape? I'll take that as a yes.
But how did you... There are no cameras in the lab.
Apparently there are. Would you like me to stop the tape?
You've made your point.
Now, why would you sabotage 10 years of research?
I'm a pharmaceutical scientist. I'm supposed to help people.
Ah, you found your moral compass.
Latrodectus has been mutating uncontrollably since test 138. If it ever gets out...
Oh, but it won't, will it? We've been studying the effects of viral mutation in this lab for decades. That's how Physenica has been a pioneer in treating and preventing the world's deadliest diseases.
Latrodectus has been unstable for months, and you know it. The moment it leaves this lab, we've got a global pandemic on our hands.
Leave this lab? Oh, do you know something you shouldn't?
What are you implying? If you've got something else on me, then out with it.
Okay. I also know that you've been leaking details about Latrodectus on the Usenet, using the name Black Widow. Cute. Named yourself right after the virus you created. Nothing to say?
Latrodectus was my project. It was never intended to be sequenced the way it is now. It is a highly contagious pathogen that will kill millions.
Come in.
Officer Jackson? Officer Thompson? What are you doing here?
They're here for you, Sullivan.
Get your hands off me!
Don't make this harder than it has to be, Dr. Sullivan.
Hurry up, Jackson.
No! Get off!
Hold her still.
What did you just give me? What was in that needle?
Call it a clinical trial, Black Widow. Take her away.
Kennedy, what did you just do?
Deleted? How could this be? Every single message Black Widow ever posted in the news group is gone. Thank God I saved them all to disk. Okay, their last message said, Latrodectus respicitae fumum coeli, March 4, 1991. Wait, that's next week. What does that mean? I'd better print these off. There's got to be a pattern here. Where are you, Black Widow?
Hey, Michael, dinner's ready.
Thanks, Dad. I'll be right down.
Michael, this doesn't look like calculus. What is this?
Just that evil thing called research again.
All right, don't be a smartass. It's the calculus the school is calling me about, and it's the calculus you said would be done before dinner tonight.
I know, Dad. I'm sorry.
When we agreed to this whole homeschooling thing, it was under the condition that you do all of the work on time.
I know, but...
Now you're so far behind, the school is on my ass every day.
I'm sorry.
If you want to drop out of school, fine. You're smart, but when you're 18, not when you're 15.
Dad, look. I have a 4.0 and already taking college courses. I'll finish the assignments after dinner. Promise.
This isn't about your grades. It's about honoring your commitments. When you say you're going to do something...
I know. I should follow through.
Right. Now come on. Dinner's ready.
Can I at least tell you about my research?
Okay. Fine.
Remember I told you about those strange messages on the Usenet?
Sure.
Right, well, Black Widow, the most recent one, they claim to know of some planned secret experiments, and I've been trying to track...
Sounds fascinating. Now come on, dinner. Let's go. I don't want to have to tell you again.
He wasn't even listening to me. Come on, Dad. Dad, I'm serious.
Sit down.
Dad, they plan to release a highly contagious pathogen over a remote area in Africa.
Why?
To test how fast it would spread.
And who exactly are they?
I don't know yet, but Black Widow says...
Ah, yes. The infamous Black Widow. You haven't talked about him in a while.
Except for literally 10 seconds ago.
Didn't you say he deleted his account?
He could be a she, but yeah, about a month ago. But today, all the messages they ever posted were deleted.
What's so strange about that? It's clearly just a hoax. He must have got bored.
When a person deletes their account, the messages stay. But someone intentionally went in and removed all of those messages after Black Widow's account was already deleted. The math just doesn't add up.
Well, there'll be plenty of math that adds up when you finish those calculus assignments.
Haha, very funny, Dad.
Oh, I almost forgot. This may be a long shot, but take a look at page 27.
The latest issue of Popular Science magazine. What about it?
Page 27. The 1991 Junior Physics Champion is on it.
15-year-old Kendra Nichols of Texas wins top prize at the global physics competition. Kendra! Dad, it's her!
All right. Already dressed. God, I feel like death.
Kendra, you're going to be late. Mackenzie's going to be here any minute.
All right, Mom. Keep it together, Kendra. You ready, Buster? And showtime. Morning, Mom. Morning, Dad.
Glad you could finally join us. I was getting ready to send a search party in there after you.
Har.
Leave her alone, Kenneth. How'd you sleep, sweetie?
Like shit.
Language.
Ooh, sorry, Dad. Terribly, Mother. I slept quite terribly. Happy, Dad.
It's a start.
You too. But, honey, I thought what Dr. Padaki prescribed was finally helping.
It was, but the side effects were so bad I stopped taking them.
Oh, Kendra!
And cue the theatrics.
Kendra, those prescriptions are serious medication. You can't just go cold turkey on them.
Look, I feel sick enough from all the meds Doc has me on already. I'd rather lose an hour or two of sleep than feel like I'm gonna check up my guts all day. Fine, I'll clear it with Doc then, since he seems to make more decisions about my life than y'all do.
Watch your mouth, young lady.
Sorry, I'm just tired. But why are you two freaking out so much about my sleep? It never bothered you before.
We're your parents. We have a right to change our minds.
Is this about that dream? The one that kept me awake for a whole month? You're sedating me now. Is that it?
But, honey, you're still not having that dream, though, are you?
Why are you so obsessed with that stupid dream? I've been dreaming my whole life.
Kendra.
No, Dad. You're keeping something from me, and you both know it.
Kendra, don't.
Oh, here we go. Every time I ask you, you both avoid answering. And then as soon as I get upset about it, you both somehow make it seem like I'm the one with the problem. I've done all I can to make you proud. I have a 4.5 GPA. I'm the head cheerleader and the freaking junior physics champ of the world. But you act like I'm this horrible person who never does anything right. And why? Because of a stupid dream?
Kendra, calm down.
Sweetie, it's not like that.
Like Doc always says, there's two sides to every story, and I'm just telling you mine. I'd better get going, or I'll be late. And I wouldn't want to disappoint you more than I have. See you after school.
It's all right. Today's March 4th. It'll all be over soon.
But what if she never forgives us? What if this destroys our family?
I think keeping her away from the truth is already doing that.
Okay. They say third time's a charm. Yes! Third time! Who knew hacking into Kendra's school's mainframe would be this difficult? Now to enroll myself as a student. Alright, student portal. New student. Enrollment date. School doesn't start for another hour and a half, so how about today? March 4, 1991. Name, Michael Pham. Address.
Yeah, so then my mom was all like, Mackenzie, get off that phone. You have a test tomorrow. And I whispered quietly to her, I was like, Mom, I'm talking to DeJuan Coleman, the captain of the basketball team. And then she starts like screaming, I don't care if you're talking to Jesus Christ, the Lord and Savior. So embarrassed. Hello? To Kendra.
Sorry.
Did you even hear a word I said?
Yeah, your mom made you get off the phone while you were talking to DeJuan.
Well, you get a few cool points for listening. But you just lost like 1 million of them for acting like you don't care.
Oh, sorry, I do care. It's just...
The parents.
Bingo.
So, I take it they haven't come clean yet?
Seriously, Mackenzie?
I'll take that as a no.
I even told them point blank today that they've been acting weird since I told them about that dream. They didn't even acknowledge it. Before that stupid dream, we had the most amazing relationship.
Dude, I know. Speaking of that dream, is there anything new happening?
No, it's always the same. I'm trapped in what feels like a hospital.
Trapped?
All the doors locked with keypads, but one has my name on it. There's a picture taped to it that a little kid drew. I've never been there before, but everything feels oddly familiar.
Are there names on the other doors?
I don't know. I mean, maybe. I never really get that far. But it's just a dream. So why the hell are my parents making such a big deal out of it?
I don't know. Maybe because you wake up feeling like tired all the time, and they want you to be like 100% at school.
It's just a dream, though. A dream really shouldn't be making me this tired.
Well, what does Doc say?
He's just as evasive as my parents. The only difference is he doesn't seem to panic as much.
I still don't get why your parents keep sending you to a shrink. I've known you since first grade, and I don't think you're that crazy.
Oh, thanks.
I mean, come on. You're the most put-together person in the entire school. You're smart. You're popular.
Stop it. I'm blushing.
And you had 2 of the coolest goddamn parents on the planet. Until they started acting like breaks a month ago.
I know, right? They just keep giving me the same crap about my brain maturing too fast when I was younger.
Wait, that's a thing?
Apparently. The therapy and medication are supposed to help stabilize it.
Well, you were always leagues ahead of the rest of us.
Hardly.
Kendra, you took your first college class in 8th grade.
Yeah, but I don't think brain maturity has anything to do with it, though. It's strange. I've always been able to tell when someone isn't telling the truth, and none of this is ringing true.
Kendra? Can you hear me?
What the?
Kendra?
Did you hear that?
Hear what?
I'm not sure.
Kendra, can you hear me? If you hear this, say something. Anything.
Hey, Michael,
Dad!
Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to distract you.
No big deal. I wasn't getting anywhere anyway. What did the school say?
Whatever you did worked. I confirmed everything for you. That I'm in Austin for 8 weeks on business, and that you're temporarily enrolled at the prestigious Vanderbilt Academy.
Ah, sweet. Thanks, Dad.
I do feel sorry for that poor dean, though.
Why? Did something happen?
He thought the school overlooked your enrollment. His entire admissions team is now frantically trying to get an orientation together for you this morning.
Can't fault them for that, I suppose.
By the way, they need your transcript and asked if I could drop you off by 9.
Right. Sorry you had to lie, Dad. I know you hate doing that.
Yeah, well, I know how important this is to you.
I appreciate it.
Although, I can't help wondering if it's a good idea for you to be enrolled in the same school as Kendra. All things considered, you're living a pretty normal life now.
What's your point?
Well, Kendra is probably living a normal life too. Why risk anyone potentially finding out that you're at the same school, at the same time no less? Or even worse, that you never really lost.
The 3 T's, I know.
You know the risk.
Dad, I've talked about Kendra nonstop since the day you adopted me. Besides, you know me. I always have a plan.
Okay, so let's workshop. How are you gonna get out of this one?
Black Widow.
You already lost me.
You remember I told you about how Black Widow's messages just disappeared last week?
My memory is not that bad.
Well, it gave me an idea. The mainframe at Kendra's school is ancient. In fact, it's one of the worst pieces of software I have ever come across.
Is this going somewhere?
I'm getting there. I was able to hack my enrollment record in such a way that in 2 months, much like Black Widow's messages, my entire existence will be erased from the system.
Impressive, but how do you know it's going to work?
It's me. It's gonna work.
Okay, but what if the stories you heard about Kendra losing her memory are true? What if you're erased from her memory just like Black Widow's messages?
Then I have 8 weeks to help her remember, starting now. You know, I haven't been anywhere near her since 1981, but I've thought about her almost every single day. Granted, we were only about 6 years old at the time, but still. She's probably the only friend I've ever had. All these years later.
Young love.
Dad, why do you have to be so corny all the time?
I'm teasing. Sorry, continue.
Even if she did lose her memory, I know she'll remember me somehow. I mean, she's got to.
Kendra. Dude, you're falling asleep on me.
Oh, sorry, Mac.
Man, I need to check this book out before next period. You probably should get up and walk around or something, you know. Bradley's on the prowl.
What else is new?
I'm serious, Kendra. Mr. Bradley is looking to put anyone in detention these days.
I'm fine. Besides, we're the only 2 in this part of the library. I'll just keep reading this quantum physics book.
No wonder you're falling asleep. Gosh, I'll be right back.
Right, where was I? Gotta stay awake. What? Where am I? Hang on. I recognize this place. The hospital from my dream! Did I fall asleep in the library? And looks like I brought that quantum physics book with me. I've never taken anything with me to this place before. This dream just keeps getting weirder and weirder. I still can't hear anything behind this door. Must be made of concrete. Since I'm here, might as well have a look around. This door has a keypad, but no name on it. I wonder what's around this corner. Shit, someone's coming. Oh, he went the other way, but that code sounded like a phone's touch tone. I wonder if I can copy it. Only one way to find out. Okay, so each key had its own distinct tone. It sounded like you pressed 8, 7, 3, 7, 4, 9, 6. It worked! Wow, that's a lot of monitors. This must be a surveillance room of some kind. Looks like a live feed of... That's not possible. That's my bedroom from when I was little. Oh my god, that's me. That's me as a 4-year-old. Who's that person with me? There must be a way of turning on the sound. Here we go.
I beat you.
That's not fair. I didn't even get a chance to play this time.
I know. Next time, you go first.
Deal. Kendra, I know you've answered this before, but if all the cards are face down when we play, how do you really match them all correctly on your first try?
I told you, I can see what's on the other side.
How?
I just can. Can't you?
How's my little sweetie doing?
Mom?
Mommy, you brought Buster!
Ready to take little Buster here for a walk? And then we can get some lunch?
Yay!
That's Buster, but he's only a little puppy. What is this place? What's this? Looks like a new patient file. Patient name, Michael Pham. Age 4, psychiatrist. Oh, Dr. Sanjay Padaki? Doc? Just when things were getting good.
There you are! I've been looking all over.
Oh, sorry, Mac. I must have fallen asleep.
But where were you? When I came back, you were gone. Only your bag was here.
That can't be.
What are you looking for?
My quantum physics book. It's gone. I was reading it before I fell asleep.
Maybe you took it with you when you ran off.
I didn't run off.
Whatever. Let's just check back later. We're gonna be late for driver's ed.
Well, good morning. What can I do for you?
Hi, I'm Michael Pham. Last name is spelled P-H-A-M. I'm the temporary transfer student from the Bishop's Academy in Chicago.
Oh, yes. Right on time. Honestly, we cannot apologize enough for us being so unprepared. No one even remembers entering your registration, but computers don't lie. I wish I could say the same about my husband. Right.
Oh, it's no big deal. It'll make a good story for my friends when I go back to Chicago next month.
Oh, I bet. It's made for a good story for us this morning, I tell you. Now, we won't have your schedule until tomorrow because we have to base that on your transcript. Did you happen to have that with you?
Yes, ma'am.
Well, alrighty, we'll start working on that. I'm afraid you're gonna have to do study hall for any of your college level classes because of some mumbo jumbo from the Board of Education. They tried explaining it to me, but I didn't understand a lick of it, to be honest.
No problem.
Now, why don't you go ahead, take a seat over there. The dean, Mr. Bradley, wants to say hello, and then someone from student council will be here to show you around. All right?
Perfect. Thank you.
You're welcome, honey.
Hey, Mac. Sorry I'm late.
No worries. So, did you find the book?
It wasn't in the library. I checked everywhere. I know I had it right before I fell asleep.
You sure you didn't sleepwalk and take it somewhere?
Why do you keep asking that?
Because it's weird. Books and people don't just vanish.
All I know is that I was asleep because I had that dream again, and it took a huge turn.
Oh, do tell.
I made it into this room. There were these monitors, all playing a live feed from the bedroom I had as a kid.
Oh, God, creepy.
I could actually see myself, Mac, like a 4-year-old version of myself.
What?
Yeah. I was with some guy in a lab coat. We were playing a card matching game, and I matched every single card first try.
How?
I told the guy that I could see the other side of the cards.
Dude, that's nuts.
I know.
So, what does it mean?
No idea, but that's not all. In the monitoring room, there was a file for a new patient, and the treating psychiatrist listed was Doc.
Whoa. Like, as in Dr. Padaki.
Yes.
Who was the file for?
A little boy. His picture was attached to it and everything.
Kendra? Kendra? Can you hear me?
Did you hear that?
Okay. That's the second time you pulled that today, and it's still not cute.
No, Mac, I'm serious. You didn't...
Oh my God, Kendra. Look. Flash me at 12 o'clock. Seriously. All kinds of hot.
Mac, that's what's-his-face. We've known him forever.
Well, if he's not new, then why is Crystal introducing him to everyone?
I don't know, but I know him from... somewhere. At least I think so.
Checking out the new guy, are we?
Hey, Dewan.
See? Told you he was new.
Yeah, he's only here for a couple of months or something.
What's his name?
Why? You interested?
Why? You jealous? Kendra thinks she knows him from somewhere.
I don't know his name. I haven't met him yet.
I wonder why he looks so... familiar.
What if he's famous? Oh my God, could you imagine?
Maybe you met him at one of your competition thingies.
Maybe.
He keeps looking over here. Should we wave?
What?
Oh my God, he's definitely looking over here. How do I look?
Mac, calm down.
Admit it. You're jealous.
Shh. Not.
You think she remembered you?
I think so. I didn't get to talk to her, though. The student council president was showing me around.
Only time will tell then.
She looked straight at me, Dad. I could tell she knew who I was, even from a distance.
Why didn't you stick around after school?
I had to get out of there, and quick, before people started asking too many questions.
Yeah, you better hope no one asks you to host a sleepover anytime soon.
Or ever.
Look, I know how important this is to you, but as your father...
Oh, here we go.
As your father, I have to say this. Be careful, kid. If any of those kids finds out about what you can do...
Like being able to teleport from Chicago to Austin in less than 2 seconds?
Exactly. But teleportation is only one of your 3 T's, is it not?
It always sounds so corny when you say it.
Oh, that's what you call them, right?
Yeah.
Okay then, no teleportation. But I also don't want you getting caught moving things with your mind or reading other people's thoughts. Clear?
Dad, do you really think I'm that stupid?
You really want me to answer that?
Very funny.
I know I'm sounding overprotective, but I'm Dad. It comes with a job title.
I know.
I just find it funny how you practically begged to be homeschooled and...
I did not beg. You know I didn't fit in at Bishop's Academy. Kids my age hate me, and I hate them just as much.
Yet, now you're enrolled in a school full of kids your age and 1,100 miles away. That's how I know Kendra's important to you.
She's still the only person I could ever talk to telepathically. I wonder how advanced she is now.
Couldn't it be possible that she lost her 3 T's when she lost her memory 10 years ago?
Right.
Hello?
Guess who?
Hey, Mac.
Okay, really quick. Do you still have your history midterm from 2 years ago?
Yeah, somewhere. Why? What's up?
Well, rumor has it that Mr. Jenkins recycles his old tests. And since you ace the class.
You thought you'd cheat using my test?
No, not exactly cheat. Think of it more like me using it as a study guide.
Nice try, Mackenzie Reynolds.
Why not? It's hard for us normies,
How about I give you my notes instead?
Deal. Even your best friend can't get past that moral compass of yours. Man, you're so lucky, Kendra. You make perfect scores on everything, and you don't even have to study.
Hey, I still have to learn the material. I just have a good memory.
Yeah? Except when it comes to the case of the missing quantum physics book.
Ooh, funny. I just hope I managed to remember where I put those history notes.
Okay, now you're being funny.
Oh, before I forget, what's going on between you and Dewan? I thought you were just friends, but I'm getting this vibe from you.
I don't know. He thinks I'm cool. I think he's cool.
Do you think he likes you?
Ooh, sadly, no. Definitely friend zone.
Sadly, huh?
Shut up.
Kendra, can we talk for a minute?
Yeah, just a sec. Hey, Mac. Sorry, gotta go. It's the parents.
Uh-oh. Well, call me back when you find your history notes.
Will do. Bye. Sorry.
It's all right. Just came to tell you that your appointment with Dr. Padaki has been moved from after school to after lunch tomorrow.
Okay, cool.
And will last the whole afternoon.
What?
And we're going to be in the session with you.
Is something wrong?
You'll understand tomorrow.
Why can't y'all just tell me?
Kendra, please. This is hard enough for us as it is.
Sorry, Mom.
Look, just get some sleep. You'll get your answers tomorrow.
Good night, Kendra.
Night. What the hell is going on?
Okay, back in the school's mainframe. Miss me? Now let's have a look at Kendra's schedule. Wow, she's taking almost all college classes just like me. She may not have lost her abilities after all. Only thing is, I can't enroll myself in any of these college courses. Public speaking at 10 it is then. Man, I hate talking in front of people. Here's to hoping there's a fire drill every day I have to do a speech. Right. See you tomorrow, Kendra.
So here we are again, this room full of monitors. I must be asleep. At least, I hope so. There I am on camera again, with that guy again. This is insane. I've got to hear what's going on.
Okay, Kendra, for this game, I'm going to give you this brown envelope. And I want you to try as hard as you can to tell me what's inside it without opening it.
Okay. I see a picture of a blue car in front of a red building. There's a number 5 and...
What's the matter, Kendra?
I miss my dog Buster. I told Michael that Mommy and I took him for a walk today.
Wait, you told whom?
Michael, the boy on the other side of the wall.
How do you know about Michael?
We talk to each other. He just arrived today, but he's sad because he had to leave his dog Jade in Chicago. Is Chicago in the United States?
But... how? These rooms are soundproof.
I can just hear him in my head. When can I meet him?
You know what? I think seeing your dog is a great idea. How about we get this mess cleaned up and you and I take him for a walk?
Yes!
Michael. That's the name of the kid in the new patient file. But where is it? What's this? An envelope with my name on it? Oh shit, someone's coming.
What are you doing in here?
Doc?
Who are you and how did you get in here?
This
room is restricted to anyone but research staff.
Restricted? Research?
Dr. Sanjay Padaki here. We have a code red security breach in monitoring room C. I repeat, code red security breach in monitoring room C. A patient has escaped.
Escaped?
Yes, bring sedatives and restraints. This entire floor is under complete surveillance, and this room cannot be accessed without a key code.
But I'm not a patient.
For the last time, how did you get in here?
Just a dream. Wake up, Kendra. Wake up.
Kendra? Kendra, wait!
It was just a dream. I'm back, safe and sound in my room. Oh, that's impossible. It's the envelope from my dream. How was this with me now? Dear Kendra, if you're reading this, your gifts are far more advanced than I could have ever imagined.
Perhaps you already know this by now, but whatever the case, tell no one about this letter and bring it to me the moment you find it. If by chance you are no longer under my care, do whatever you can to find me. Again, you mustn't tell anyone about this letter. Sincerely,
Doc.